Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. And please do keep in mind that this particular reading, the way I read, I only use my higher intuitive self. I don't channel with any energies, meaning any spirit guides that would be positive or negative. The only time I do channel is at the end of this reading, and I do call upon Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to give you some clarity about the advice that they may think you need. Some of you might have been in a long-term committed relationship. Some of you may have been recently maybe broken up. For others of you, it could be a situationship or something that just hasn't gotten off the ground because somebody here is hiding love. Somebody here is not opening up as much as you would like them to. Boundaries right there, yeah. Not opening up. And doubt. With a whole lot of awkwardness. What I see here is a little bit of a dynamic where the masculine energy and the feminine energy is clashing. There's two masculines here. Ego-oriented competition. You may be right in your own way, but something in this connection is causing both of you to butt heads. I see that with the Power card here. All right. First card's the strongest. We have here rhythms, followed by sensuality, power, hearth and home, illusion, love, boundaries, doubt, and then we have embracing the shadow under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Scorpio, no matter where I go, no matter what I do, there's something that happens and I always end up thinking about you. I have tried in many ways to wear a different mask, to be a different person. I've changed my persona. But no matter how much I keep my distance from you, it's as if you are always chasing me. Things that have happened in this connection, I put it to rest. But then they come back up again, like a rhythm. It just doesn't go away. I do feel that in this connection you have this ability to make me melt. You are so sensual, so gorgeous, beautiful. There's things about you that I just can't get over. Your charm, your talents, your beauty, your charisma. You're just perfect. Perfect for me. I do feel that in this connection, sometimes you have this ability of making me very weak, weak in the knees, emotionally vulnerable. I know that in this connection, you and I have this power dynamic. You have no idea how much power you actually have over me. You have this ability of making me weak. It's like temptation. You are that person who was able to seduce without even seducing. I now feel that sometimes in this connection you and I have this ego-oriented competition. I feel that I am right, but then you also feel that you are right. And so our ideas clash. Right now, I'm starting to realize that in this connection, there is a lot of love. This love is pure and it's unconditional. I can confide in you and not fear, that you're going to judge me. I feel as if I can be myself. Even though I want to hide certain things from you. Because you make me nervous now. Things have become a little awkward. And I sometimes hope that no matter how I behave, I'm always hoping that you will be there with open arms to take me back. Because I feel that you are like family. You have the ability to forgive me, to accept me for who I am. When I'm lost, you are the one that leads me home. And when I'm cold, you are like that warm blanket. I hide behind a false veil, behind a false mask. And I really don't tell you how it is that I feel. I don't tell you what it is that I feel. I don't want you to know. I don't want you to know that I love you. I pretend as if everything is okay, as if I don't care, but the truth is, I do care. A lot. The love that I have for you is pure. It's true and it's unconditional. It's the kind that's just selfless. I don't know why I love you this much, but I just do. But I still hide this from you, and I don't want to be that person who is completely vulnerable. So I have put up boundaries. These boundaries exist between us because I don't want to be that person who can be manipulated. I don't want to be that person that can't concentrate on work. I don't want to be that person who wants to commit. I can't commit. Even though I have love for you. I'm not in love with you right now. But I just can't deal with this. And so I have put up my boundaries. And because I've put up my boundaries now, I also doubt that any progress in this connection, I feel like it's not going to work out. I feel like whatever I've done, now there's a lack of trust, a lack of faith. For this reason, I need to be more careful as to what I do, how I deal with people. Overall, I do feel that in this connection, you have seen that side of me that was very raw. I was impulsive, compulsive, and aggressive. I have been for quite some time now. This is the dark side of me. The side that I'd never really wanted you to see, but you did. And I would like you to accept me for who I am and the way I am. This is why I would like you to embrace the shadow side, the dark side. I'm not sure if you will ever think like me. We are two people. We are quite different. But I do think and feel that the strange connection that we have, this mindset that's different between the both of us, it creates a lot of awkwardness now. An environment of being completely uncomfortable. Right now, you and I, we're at a distance. And I keep it that way because I feel very awkward. All right, Scorpio. Very unique kind of reading. I see here that there is definitely somebody keeping a distance from you. With the illusion card, they're not opening. This might even be somebody who is emotionally distant, closed off, not expressing their love to you. And you know that they love you. That's what's strange about this connection, is that you, Scorpio, are aware that this person actually does have feelings for you. And they do. However, they are in denial. They are hiding it from you. Because the love card here is in between illusion and boundaries. They just don't want to commit. They just can't. Whatever the reason is. That is the situation right now. It appears so. All right. Let me know if that resonated with anybody. It was quite particular, actually. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot to see if, or rather, what happened in the first place, why things started to go downhill in this connection. You have two more cards, which is very rare. This is very rare that I'm going to pull out these cards. All right, so I'll be reading the reversals here, starting off with Grace. All right. One of the main things here, Scorpio, that happened was that this person, at the end of it all, was not following their bliss. They were not following what really made them happy. There was also a sense of insecurity. So there was insecurity in this person's heart, in their mind. They also had the feelings of being unworthy. There is a feeling of unworthiness, not being good enough. And they were also ignoring their intuition. So if you're wondering why this person was keeping their distance from you, some of the basic things here are that there was insecurities and they were feeling unworthy, meaning they thought that you're at a level up here and they were just down here. They didn't think they were good enough. We also have here the Princess of Staves. Here, this talks about how this could have been an inexperienced person, either young or aged, a young or aged person who may be very passionate, but not very experienced. I've done readings for people who are above 75. And their heart, their mind, their behavior, their attitude is still like that of a 17-year-old. To the point where it's just not mature. Because of a lack of experience and a lack of learning from one's mistakes. This person that you're dealing with, unfortunately, has this quality. This person may be very passionate, but they're very inexperienced. They're not very tactful. Here, it also talks about having so much energy in this person, but not having enough of that ability to focus. Here, it does talk about ideas and messages that may have started off really strong in this connection, but then fizzled out after initial enthusiasm. So this person may have come in hot and heavy, let's do this, let's do that, we're going to be this, we're going to be that. And then all of a sudden, boom, slowly, they started to fade away. Why? Because they were not experienced. That's why. Now, we have here 7 of coins. Now, experienced means they're not experienced in long-term committed relationships, okay? That's what that means when I say that. They're not, they don't know what it takes to be in a long-term committed relationship because they never experienced it before. So they don't know what to expect. They don't know what the demands are. We have here also the 7 of coins. Eventually, this person was starting to become very impatient. Some of you may have noticed that maybe they were rushing and you just didn't understand what was the urgency. You didn't like it. They weren't patient with you. They were very impatient, very nitpicky. They were starting to get very irritable for some of you. We have here impatience and insecurity about whether the reward received will be worth it for the work that was rendered. So, this person gave with expectations. They thought that if they give something, and then they'll get something in return. The problem is that they feel that no matter what, like how much time, energy, effort they put into this connection, they think and they feel that they never got back what they deserved. They got less. They wanted more. And for some of you, that might just not be fair. You may know that this person only had a limited amount of effort that they put in. And for you, it might not even be anything. I'm seeing pizza. Somebody here had ordered pizza, and they think just because they would pay for food, that they had bought your kindness and your love and your affection, just because they would buy pizza for pizza night. I have no idea why I'm seeing pizza. But this is something that they did when they would buy something or they would invest in something, whether it's their time, energy, effort, anything. They felt that there needed to be something in return. And you see, this is where that inexperience comes from, right? Selfless love is not in this person's vocabulary. Here we have the King of Arrows. The King of Arrows talks about how this person was placing too much trust on their intellect. They were being too critical, too practical, too realistic, emotionally detached. So they weren't thinking with their heart. And why were they not thinking with their heart? Because they were not experienced. Wow, you are dealing with somebody that's very difficult. So there's a sense of insecurities. There's a sense of being kind of immature. There's a sense of giving and wanting and having those expectations and not being emotionally attached to the connection. Red flags. That's the way this person is, guys. For some of you, this might resonate. Typically, I only take out one card. Many of you know that, but this time 3 came out, so hopefully it provides more clarity to you. All right. Let's have a look. Any actions, any intentions that this person has towards you currently. Excellent. You have here the Knight of Cups. Beautiful card. A lot of horsies. The Chariot card. Knowing and wanting to make a decision ASAP. Knowing that they may just lose you. Tower moment. This is a very, very unique combination. I have never gotten this combination before. We got a couple here that are popping out. Okay. Strange. You had a lot of cards come out in your reading, Scorpio. That's not common for me to have so many come out like that. Usually it's just the amount that I'm taking out. Okay. There you go. Very different kind of reading. I've never had this combination before. So let's begin. Somebody who was your love interest that has been gone for a while is going to return back into your life from the past. Hooray! Yes. Thank God. Thank God you have somebody coming back. Slow and steady wins the race. This person's going to come back very softly, very gently. They're not going to be... remember they have that feeling of insecurity. You had 2 cards that talked about insecurity. One of them also talked about feeling unworthy. So remember, when this person comes back, they're not going to be like a pompous ass. They're not going to be proud or stuck up. They're going to come back into your life in a very gentle, soft, and a humble kind of way. They're not going to be emotionally detached at all. Right now, in their heart and their mind, they're worried. They feel that they're going to lose you forever and ever. With the Chariot card, they're rushing. They've made a choice. They've made a decision, and they're rushing back into your life. Why are they doing this? Because they realized with the Tower card that their entire world will collapse and change if you are no longer in it. They are afraid of losing you now. That's good. They evolved. Here we also have the 8 of Pentacles. I call this the love workshop. This individual is going to work hard. They want to get you back in their life. They want you back. They're going to try to formulate a strategy, some type of a plan. How do we get my Scorpio back? You have another excellent card, very similar to the action of the Knight of Cups. You have here the 6 of Wands. This person wants to come back. Somebody who was not in your life for some time, who you had a romantic connection with, that has been absent, is going to come back into your life. That is what the meaning of this card is for me. They're going to come back into your life victorious, and they're going to want to win your heart. Why are they coming back into your life? Because of the 10 of Swords. Remember, where they're coming from, the grass was not greener on the other side. It was just a bunch of rocks and pebbles. It was a mirage. They thought it was green, but it wasn't. But by the time they turned around and came back to you, this person had 10 swords in their back. Enough is enough. They had enough with that part of the world. Now they want to come back into your world. However, before they even reached, they feel defeated. This is how they are right now. They are feeling defeated. They are feeling that the world and life betrayed them. Fate and destiny betrayed them. But they did a quick U-turn. Literally, I see this as a U-turn, actually. The Chariot and then the Tower. They did a quick U-turn, and they're going to come back into your life, and they're trying to see, how can I do this? And the best card of all, the Sun card. You make this person feel joy, happiness, prosperity, growth, abundance. This person is in love with you. Remember, before it may have just been love. But in the future here, I see this person is going to fall in love with you, and you are the sunshine to them. You mean the world to them. They love you so much. Oh my God. Isn't that nice? I like it. That's so nice. Oh my God, I love it. What I really like is the interesting part here where you have the Chariot and then you have the Tower. It's like, oh, I got to make this U-turn. Oh no, I'm gonna miss my Scorpio. I got to go back. This person's gonna come back. You have some beautiful cards here. You have the Eight of Cups, you have the Six of Wands, and you have the Sun card under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. Overall, Scorpio, this person's going to go through a lot. They're going to try to figure out a way to come back into your life. Now, this is totally up to you, right? Some of you will be like, no, you can have them. I don't want them back. I understand. That's fine. But for others of you that maybe are looking towards this relationship, yes, I do see some good times coming here. It's a very positive reading, actually. And it's a reading because it's a reading where this person has a sense of self-reflection, you see. With the Ten of Swords, they have been there, done that. They have seen the worst of the worst. They have been through that storm. And so now they're starting to realize that, you know what? My Scorpio, that is what love is. They're no longer going to be that inexperienced person or that person that feels unworthy. All right. Let's have a look. This was an excellent spread. I love it. It's very good. Very nice. Very different. I haven't had that combination before. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. First card's the strongest. We have here success. Very nice. Then we have recovery. So some of you have been suffering with some health-related issues. I'm seeing the word drain. So some of you may just feel very drained. It's been very draining. It's like taking a toll on your health for some of you. They are telling you here, and even though, like I mentioned, you guys do have a choice. Here you got the choice card. It's up to you. So this is up to you. If you want to make this happen, you can. If you don't, hop on to another track, and your other reality will take charge. You don't have to stick with this one. Aha, you don't have to stick with this one, meaning choose a new direction. There you go. Choose a new direction. We have no. Let's see. I'm going to pull out the last card first. Okay. Let's say no. Meditation will bring answers. Helpful people. Okay. Scorpio, we have here, there will be success in the coming future. That's perfectly fine. That's good. For some of you, you're going to be recovering from a lot of feelings of like betrayal, doubt, fear, anxiety, stress, depression. I'm getting the word depression. I'm also getting calm. I'm getting the word calm. Either some of you will feel calm or you need to feel calm. Okay? Of course, I'm getting the word drain and drainage. 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 This is very weird. I usually never say this. I only do this in my health readings. Remember, everybody, disclaimer. This is a tarot reading. This is pseudoscience. This is metaphysical in nature. But I'm seeing a liver right now. Liver. Somebody out there, take care of your liver. Get your liver enzymes checked from the doctor if you can. Make sure you don't have a lot of them. I'm getting the word toxic. There's not a lot of toxins in your body. Just make sure you try to take care of yourself. Okay. Oh boy, let me open my eyes. I started channeling there for a second. We have here, it is up to you. So yes, you do have a choice. You don't have to stick with this person if you do not feel happy or comfortable or safe or healthy. You don't have to be with them. Like I've mentioned before, the celestial beings create different realities for us. And it is up to us to jump from one reality to the other. We can do that. It's like a branch. Jump from one branch to the other. Right now, this is your branch. If you decide that this is not the way you want to live, not the way you want to go, don't worry about it. Your fate and destiny is also written somewhere else too. You just have to play that role. And then that becomes solidified in time. That is your life. But until then, you have the ability to make those choices. So don't feel that you are stuck, because you're not. Here we also have peaceful resolution. Now this goes both ways. For some of you, you might end up just being somebody who is, I guess you can say, like a platonic relationship. For some of you, you might just end up having a peaceful resolution, letting the dust settle, becoming friends, but then just leaving it at that. For others of you, yes, you can, of course, turn into this love relationship like lovers, but still there will be peaceful resolution. They're also saying here to choose a new direction. So here we have choosing a new direction. Try to use a different method of approach. What I'm getting here is a very, very different and particular kind of, I guess, message from these cards. It's very different. I've never seen this before. Choose a new direction. Meditation brings answers. No. So for me, this means that the type of meditation, Scorpio, some of you, not all of you, this is a general love reading, okay? Some of you are doing meditation that might not be working for you. So they're telling you to try a different type of method. Try to use a different type of technique, method. Choosing a new direction when it comes to meditation. Now the type of meditation that you can do, here, the way it shows, this is the Christ consciousness. Not everybody will worship or believe in Christ. I work with Christ. I work with his Father Jehovah and the angels in heaven. We have here, the way I would do it, I pray to the Christ consciousness, and I concentrate on him and his Father, just the pure white light, just the pure white light. That pure white light is the creator. It's the source of all religions, all culture. That is just the one source. So even if you are meditating, all you have to do is just concentrate on that one pure white light. That is the original and initial source of existence in the universe that we know. That is positivity, creativity, love, abundance, harmony. All of that goodness. Meditate on that and envelop yourself in pure white light. And everything that is dark, that'll be repelled. You'll be radiating with positive energy. Unfortunately, what I'm seeing with this card is that some of you have not, you've been misled, or you've not been following certain type of practices the way that they're supposed to be. Not by your own, like, you're not doing it deliberately. Some of you might just not be knowing or having that knowledge. I've seen a lot of people with instructors, actually, and instructors meaning yoga instructors. And many of them have actually had problems with their bodies because the yoga instructors were actually not 100% qualified. They were qualified, but they just didn't know any better either. They thought they could fix something, but where I live, the city that I live in, I've seen a lot of cases like that. That's why I say that. So you can literally go to a doctor who's a great doctor, but still there'll be some doctors out there that just don't know any better. They just do their own thing, right? Everybody has a certain standard, and everybody has a choice. You need to be careful where you go and what you do. It says here also, you are ready. In the coming future, I see here, Scorpio, you will be ready emotionally, physically, spiritually. However, one of the biggest cards here is helpful people. Helpful people. All you have to do is talk to a few people, and you literally might get some type of new strategy or a new method of meditation, a new method of yoga. Here, there's going to be an interaction between yourself and another person or other people. Could be more than one. This could be face-to-face connection. This could be you learning something online. You perhaps learning something from YouTube, for example. Whatever it is, there's going to be people in your life that are going to be helpful, and these people genuinely want to help you. And the only reason this card has come up under the bottom of the deck is because you need the help. Otherwise, it wouldn't have popped up. Scorpio, that is your reading. That was a pretty jam-packed message from the angels, archangels Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. Health is wealth and health is happiness, so you have to be careful. It talks about recovery here, so some of you may have been going through some problems. So it does indicate here that you're going to start to feel better after some time. But you also have to be in that positive state of mind with positive people, positive environment. And even if you feel that the type of meditation you're doing is not working out for you, don't worry about it. Try something new. Give it a try. You will be able to feel the difference yourself. Nobody even has to tell you. Sometimes you can just, you know that that particular type of method is working for me. You can just tell. Oh, that was dense. Holy smokes. I felt that. All right, Scorpio, that is your reading, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situation. One last thing I just wanted to mention. Currently, I am still booking for love readings. If some of you need information regarding what your person is feeling, thinking, I have a new package. You can go to my website, www.asnointia.com, and go through the actual description before you place the order. That will give you detailed information as to what to expect. It's a written report, and I go into a lot of detail, and it has so far helped a lot of people. I'm pretty happy with the results. All right then, you take care and stay safe. Bye now.